This is Senator Bill Ferguson, all right? That's Senator Bill Ferguson. Senator Bill Ferguson, the Maryland Black Delegation, Annapolis, period. Our representatives don't represent the black community. They've been blocking and shielding this since 2007 when I started this. Like I said, I was making a documentary about the Democratic Party. I just called your office, 410-841-3600. And I sent y'all these emails. See that? That's Bill Ferguson, Senator Bill Ferguson. See the emails? That's 150. That's 50 emails. That's 100. Bill Ferguson has 112 emails he ain't answered. And you see the dates? Dating back all the way to 2020. 2017. You feel me? He's been using his position of power to block an investigation into the Democratic Party. It ain't just him. It ain't just him. Because when I sent this off, it's governmental fraud. All right? Since you claim to investigate, let's see what you do with WMAR. All right? That's Kiefer Mitchell. We're going to show you everybody that got this. That's Mallory from WMAR. That's Kiefer Mitchell. That's Johnny Oleski. That's Doug Colbert. That's Kirk Smoke. That's Sharon Galloway. Brian Vaith. All right? That's Jane Miller. Tim Tennyson. I'm showing you the role the media plays in misinformation. I applied for Martin Luther King's job and y'all got mad. That's the Baltimore Sun. The Baltimore Sun knew all about this. The Baltimore Sun, the Baltimore Brew. You knowingly misled the public and lied to the public. Right here, that's notarized, notary, to prove I was making a documentary. That's notarized, and that's Baltimore Rewired, all about Scott Shellenberger. That's Annapolis, and this is notarized, my whistleblower's application. My whistleblower's application. All right, and it's about the courts. That's Judge Holland, Judge O'Malley, Judge Turnbull, Judge Pearson, Judge Bridges. We talking about ending Jim Crow in 2024, and that's Scott Shellenberger. It starts with Scott Shellenberger. Like I said, I was making a movie. I'm covered under the Constitution, First Amendment, intellectual property. That's the FBI. And like I said, Governor O'Malley and Lieutenant Governor Anthony Brown. You got to have a special prosecutor. That's the Department of Justice. Leaders of a Beautiful Struggle is having an event on Saturday talking about the media and Fox. Well, I'm 10 years ahead of y'all. That's Charles Gibson's from World News Tonight. You feel me? I'm 10 years ahead of y'all. See who that is? See who that is? Detective Collins, Internal Affairs Division. Yeah, that's me, a whistleblower. Talk about your prison industry. Governor O'Malley and Brown's money machine. That's me. And that's Bill Ferguson. That's me. And that's Scott Shellenberger. Blowing the whistle on Scott Shellenberger at Starbucks. That's Shorty and Ray Lewis. That's Julie Sharper. She was with the Baltimore Banner. She was with the Baltimore Sun. That's the Baltimore City Council. Like I said, you kidnapped me from my home. Constitutional, public hearing, and an audit. I gave that to y'all. All right? Like I said, that's the Baltimore Sun. The Baltimore Sun had it, and that's a can of whoop ass in 2014. That's President Trump, and that's TV One, Radio One, Kathleen Hughes, Roland Martin. Like I said, commode emotion. That's the Baltimore Sun, and that's me at the Baltimore Sun giving you this, showing you that you had this, talking about racism. That's the Attorney General's office, Eric Barron, Robert Hur. Y'all had this, and it was about Lieutenant Governor Anthony Brown. So Lieutenant Governor Anthony Brown is the Attorney General now. You're going to have to give me a special prosecutor to investigate my allegations of corruption in your courts. That's the Baltimore Sun and Shorty. Yeah, that's President Trump and Mel. That's Congressman Cummings, Cardens, Sheriff Fisher, Snowden, Mr. McGee, and Mr. Bell. Mr. McGee is parole and probation. That's the Minority Report. I gave this to ABC 2 in 2010, long before I got locked up. See the date? January 2011. I never got a trial. That's Rod Rosenstein. He destroyed evidence. Showed to Sarah Marquette. That's the Attorney General's office. See that? That's Johnny Oleski asking for an investigation. Like I said, it's crime and justice, and we're going to show you the media and misinformation with the media. That's Brooke Lierman, Bill Ferguson, and Shorty and Cory McCray. That's Bill Ferguson. That's Bill Ferguson. That's Governor Ehrlich. That's Justin Fenton. And that's Diana Suggs from the Baltimore Sun. Like I said, all this is documented. So Bill Ferguson, you in the middle of this. That's Robert Harding from the Department of Justice. And that's Scott Shellenberger. Like I said, I'm not Emmett Till, and we're not going to get Emmett Till justice. I'm not going to wait 50 years to get free. I want my freedom now. Exoneration or the Supreme Court. In the 2024 session, I want exoneration. It's in your office. It's on your door. I gave this to Bill Ferguson. Bill Ferguson has this information. That's Governor Schaefer. That's Aisha Khan and Bob Cockey. Y'all know who he is. That's Stephen Janis from Fox 45. See the date? 2014. See that? Block Party gets bigger and better. That's me. That's WMAR, Tim Tennyson. That's Daryl D'Souza. And like I said, Department of Justice, Robert Harding, whistleblower. Whistleblower. You got that information. 150 emails and you ain't answered one of them. That's Governor Glendening and Shorty. That's the judge and Shorty. And that's me in the 2014 elections. No, the 2011 elections. That's Cardens. That's Richard Dent. Marcus Dent. Yeah, that's Bilal. This was at the NAACP. Yeah, it's all about you. And like I said, I was making a movie. That's Bopa. That's my prison ID. When you locked me up illegally, you incarcerated me, you kidnapped me. That's me. I'm an honorary discharged veteran of the United States Navy. I took an oath to defend the Constitution against all terrorists, foreign and domestic. That's the great race debate. Release all material to the voters. That's the toilet in Towson. That's me in Lake County. Moses part of the Red Sea, Shorty part of some rednecks. I went to file a class action lawsuit. We talking about Baltimore, Rewired, the money behind the machine. That's Scott Shellenberger, and that's Scott Shellenberger. We framing this one up. Art and activism. We put it in a frame. Black lives don't matter, black money do. And this is the money you make off of black bodies in Baltimore. It's the art of getting money. So Senator Bill Ferguson, you got this. Like I said, your office got this. You got to answer all those emails. You feel me? Social media for social change. That's Sheila Dixon. And that's the DVD that you got. It names you. It breaks you down. Everything is right there. So Mr. Ferguson, you need to answer that email. We're going to end Jim Crow in 2024. You feel me? Shorty, pull your mask up? No. These are criminal charges against Scott Shellenberger. That's Scott Shellenberger, and those are the criminal charges. Release all material to the voters. That's Governor O'Malley, parole and probation. Release all material to the voters in 2024. Because this is from a long time ago. You feel me? This is from 2009. That's Dwayne G. Davis, Brian Vaith, all right? Jared Jimenez. We talking about voter suppression. We talking about voter suppression in the 2010 elections, 2011, 2014, and the 2022 elections. And it's all right here. See that? Candidacy form. Financing. We never took any money. We never collected any money. That's a writ of certiorari to go to the Supreme Court. And that's the Supreme Court, 2007. Dwayne G. Davis, State of Illinois versus Dwayne Davis. So I need you to answer that email. I need you to answer. I need Speaker Jones to answer. I need Governor Westmore to answer. All right? The same way that I'm breaking you down, That's the Shorty program. And this is the political part of my Shorty program. Religious callings, health, business, construction, horticulture, visual and performing arts, political involvement, photography, journalism, technology, law, cultural exchanges. I gave you the program. I gave you all of the program. Get Shorty. Yeah, right here. And Governor O'Malley approved the Get Shorty program right here in 2006. A documentary about the Democratic Party. That's Judge Cox, grand jury request. That's the United States Post Office, postal violations, Baltimore County Detention Center, Shorty's underground ribs. 2007, in regards to your documentary, I will not be able to appear. That's Senator Ben Cardin's. In regards to my documentary, it's about you. Social media for social change. Senator Ben Cardin's has this. You have this. And this is Shorty's Black History Month. I was establishing the best of the best in Baltimore in 1999. That's my old phone number. And like I said, July 2007. That's Blagojevich. I was insured for $1 million. I got $1 million policy. So you, Brooke, Lierman, y'all got to address this. I'm a free black man. And in 2024, you need to do something about my freedom. You feel me? You need to do something about my freedom. Because that's you, Cory, McCray, and Brooke Lierman. You feel me? That's you. You in the book. And it's notarized. All about Scott Shellenberger. It's notarized, the whistleblower's application. See that? Department of Justice approved. U.S. Department of Justice. And that's in 2013. This is 2023. That's Kai Jackson, Fox 45. That's Mike Shue, Department of Justice ID number right there. So, Mr. Ferguson, I need an answer from you. I need you to respond to this. You can't use your position of power to protect the Democratic Party. You were elected to protect the people. I'm part of them people. I'm administrative assistant to the engineering officer in the USS Mississippi. I was a clerk of the court in Lake County, Illinois. I was a firefighter in Lake County, Illinois. I came to Baltimore straight out the Illinois Department of Corrections. I'm a whistleblower in the courts and the corruption in your courts, under Scott Shellenberger's administration, under Izzy Pataki's administration. Johnny Oleski asked for an investigation. I'm still waiting on that. I'm waiting on you.